Chosen one, this moment is not a coincidence. Your soul was drawn to this video because the heavens whispered the same message to you 7 times. The number 9:122 didn't appear before your eyes for nothing, and the prayers of 33 prophets did not fall upon you by chance. You are one of the 144,000 chosen, and your presence here is a divine sign. This message was sent to awaken the secret that has been resting within your heart. What you are about to hear are not just words, but divine vibrations that will sink deep into your soul. If these words are touching you, leave your heart in the comments so the heavens can witness your testimony. Because when you write, another soul will awaken. Now prepare yourself, for this video will illuminate your path. Those who recognize the signs of God know that nothing is random. That's why your being here is already a miracle. The word spreads through you. Share this video, subscribe to Chosen Archangel, and let us rise together until we hit 1,000. My child, Archangel Michael has been standing before the throne of God, grieving for you because what he saw about your destiny was so powerful, so shocking that he begged for permission to tell you. Only for these instances did God allow it. Listen attentively, sweetheart. This message is intentional. The clock in heaven started ticking. Michael says, you have 16 seconds to open your spirit before the message fades into silence forever. Please don't just hear this and move on. Your presence here implies your spirit was chosen. Follow me until the end. Subscribe to these heavenly messages now because you may miss the message that saves your tomorrow. Our chosen child. Michael continues, despite God's objections, I ultimately revealed all since this moment is different. Beloved, Michael saw your life's doors bending, breaking, and opening wide, your enemies shaking, the liars exposed, and a miracle you didn't ask for delivered into your hands. Heaven can't bear your tears anymore. However, he saw something dangerous that made him cry uncontrollably, the trap being set for you, the delay against your destiny, and how the enemy wanted to erase your name from God's writing. Trembling, Michael whispered, tell them now. Do not let them miss. My child, do you understand why you're reading? Because your spirit knows the truth before your mind. Someone inside you whispered, this message is for me. I cannot skip this. Heaven is testing your heart. Continue to the end. Will 16 seconds of doubt ruin your God-given future? My dear, you have long pondered if heaven watches you. If God hears your nighttime heart screams. Right now, I can confirm that every tear was tallied. Every silent prayer you whispered was heard in heaven louder than thunder. My child, Archangel Michael trembled before God's throne with your future in his hands. His wings shook and his eyes filled with sorrow after seeing what he witnessed. Do you comprehend? Archangels rarely cry. After seeing the trap building around your destiny and the betrayal meant to shatter your spirit, Michael broke down and pleaded, God, Father, let me tell them. Heaven hesitated. God muttered, far too much. Their heart will break. Michael kneeled and appealed again. They are stronger than they think. They can handle the truth. If I don't speak now, they may lose the miracle you wrote for them. Because of your anguish, God granted permission, but only for a brief while. Michael explains, you have 16 seconds to listen before the enemy erases this message from your path. Let me tell you what he observed, beloved. He saw a light over you. A strong light blinded the years-old shadows around you. Your name was on an unclosable door. He witnessed you accepting blessings you never deserved. He observed your detractors go mute, unable to fathom how the one they doubted was chosen. He also saw the enemy's plot. This caused him to cry. His eyes caught whispers against your name. He saw fake pals with blades in their hearts. He saw a delay in your path. A delay meant to slow you down and crush your spirit until you give up on the commitment. Don't be afraid, sweetheart. Wake up. Because heaven prepared the path. The enemy's plan to break you will be your stepping stone to ascend. Their hands will have to push you up instead of pulling you down. That's why now matters. Reasons not to skip. Why stay till the finish? I picked. I heard Michael whisper. Tell them their tenacity holds the key. If people stay and believe, my vision will come true faster than time. You're here because you believed you found it by chance. You guessed this was another message. No, love. You received this directly from heaven. Not a coincidence. This is appointment. But please, don't leave. Do not say I'll return later. This will not happen later. Heaven only opened this door now. If you leave, it closes again. Stay. Listen. Because before this message finishes, your heart will discover a lifelong truth. Michael cried for more than what he saw. He cried because he witnessed what may be lost if you quit. He spotted your breakthrough potential. He noticed your closeness to the miracle you thought impossible. He cried because he knew ignoring this would bring back the anguish of delay. Dear youngster, avoid repeating history. Do not let the enemy laugh again. Today differs. Heaven leans toward you today. Angels are holding their breath to see if you stay. You passed the first test if you're here, listening. You have shown heaven your willingness to stay, receive, and hear. One thing changed in the spirit world. Your home's atmosphere is changing now. Unseen bonds encircling your name are breaking now. My dear, if your hands are shaking as you read this, it's because your spirit knows this is more than words on a paper. This celestial discussion was written before you were born. The borders between heaven and earth are thinner than ever for you. So God only allowed this moment once. Michael cried for more than what he saw. He cried because he witnessed what may be lost if you quit. He spotted your breakthrough potential. He noticed your closeness to the miracle you thought impossible. He cried because he knew that ignoring this would bring back the anguish of delay. Dear youngster, avoid repeating history. Do not let the enemy laugh again. Today differs. Heaven leans toward you today. Angels are holding their breath to see if you stay. You passed the first test if you're here, listening. You have shown heaven your willingness to stay, receive, and hear. One thing changed in the spirit world. Your home's atmosphere is changing now. Unseen bonds encircling your name are breaking now. My dear, if your hands are shaking as you read this, your spirit knows this is unusual. Not just words on a paper. This celestial discussion was written before you were born. You have fewer borders between heaven and earth than ever because God allowed this time to occur once. What did Archangel Michael whisper in heaven's throne room, my child? He said, if they miss this and close their eyes, they may not see their destiny for years. He stated it with tears in his eyes. Imagine the angel who has fought the darkest battles in the cosmos shaking for you. He saw how fragile your heart has been, how tired your spirit has grown, and how easily you could let go if no one told you the truth, not because he doubted your strength. Michael pleaded with God to deliver this message, beloved. God initially shook his head because Michael regarded your future as too heavy, dangerous, and precious to reveal. Michael said, Father, they are ready. They have suffered enough and endured betrayal, loss, and delay. Let me speak. And for your sake, God agreed. But he warned only for a short time, so you have 16 seconds of heaven's clock to open your heart. My dear one, Michael saw a shift so powerful that all of heaven leaned forward to watch. He saw welded shut doors suddenly swing wide open. He saw your enemies stumbling speechless as you entered a place they thought you would never reach. He saw wealth, love, restoration, and honor return to your name like a flood no one can stop. But he also saw the enemy plotting to erase this shift, which broke him. Michael cried as he saw familiar faces, yes, people you know, standing in rooms where your name was discussed, but not with love. He saw whispered betrayals, shadowed traps, and delays planted like weeds to choke your miracle before it could bloom. He shouted, they'll quit if I don't talk. If I don't warn them, they'll think heaven has forgotten, beloved, listen to me. Heaven has not forgotten you. God has not ignored you. The silence you thought was abandonment was preparation. The loneliness you felt was a pulling away of distractions so this moment could come to you with purity. Do you know why you're still here, reading even as the seconds tick? Your spirit knows this message is for you. A stirring, a shaking, something in your chest says, this belongs to me. My time has come. The voice is right, I cannot avoid this. Michael says, your biggest battle is not with your adversaries. It stands between you and hesitancy, doubt, the urge to skip, walk away, and assume nothing will change. That's why he cried. So he fought God for this window. Because if you leave now, the enemy's trap will tighten and delay will prevail. If you stay and read until the end, you will experience a transformation your forefathers hoped for. Michael revealed another item, beloved. He claimed God waited to reveal this because it would expose those you trusted and wanted to protect. Your blindness is no longer allowed by heaven. Open your eyes because the blessing you get is too huge to steal, too light to obscure, and too heavy to carry with hidden snakes at your table. My chosen one, you felt it. That strange distance, that sudden change in how they look at you, speak to you, keep you close but not too close, that unsettling energy you couldn't understand. It was heaven trying to get your attention. You sensed shadows behind their smiles. Now Michael verifies. They weren't for you. They anticipated your fall. Do not worry, my sweetheart, heaven has prepared replacements. God always gives. He never removes without restoring. The things leaving your life will make room for what you always deserved. You'll understand why he withdrew that person when you see who he brings. Michael saw it clearly. New allies, love, and favor. He recognized links that would comfort and uplift you. Doorways that betrayal could not close opened. He saw your name brought into rooms you never entered. He saw you facing huge opportunities. I must implore you again, beloved. Continue reading. You unfold with every syllable. All lines are key. The angels are monitoring you to see if you follow the message. Heaven stretched its timing for you to have this moment. If you give up or say later, the door will close again. Stay. Lean in. Michael is still talking. He's not done. There's more, child. He noticed something more urgent. He predicted a choice for you soon. One road appears easy yet leads to loss. The other will search harder, but God will deliver. To make you take the easy way, the opponent will confuse you. But this message prepares you. Heaven is guiding you so you can choose wisely when the time comes. Your click is not small, it is part of a movement. Help us reach 1,000 voices by subscribing, liking, and leaving your word of faith in the comments. Michael saw it clearly. New allies, love, and favor. He recognized links that would comfort and uplift you. Doorways that betrayal could not close opened. He saw your name brought into rooms you never entered. He showed you huge opportunities you'll look back on and say, I now understand why I suffered. Dear, I implore you again. Continue reading. You unfold with every syllable. All lines are key. The angels are monitoring you to see if you follow the message. This moment is possible because heaven bent its chronology for you. If you give up or say later, the door will close again. Stay. Michael is still talking, so lean in. He's not done. There's more, child. He noticed something more urgent. He predicted a choice for you soon. One road appears easy yet leads to loss. The other will search harder, but God will deliver. To make you take the easy way, the opponent will confuse you. But this message prepares you. Heaven is guiding you so you can choose wisely when the time comes. Listen, that choice is closer than you think. Possible delivery in days. It may appear in a chat, phone call, spontaneous offer, or open door. Do not believe appearances. Do not let glamour distract. Remember these words. The easy way is not blessed. The blessed journey takes courage, patience, and trust. If you choose it, heaven will pour wonders quicker than your hands can handle. Michael cried because he sensed your pain, dear. He witnessed your secret anguish. He witnessed your pillow crying. He witnessed the nights you doubted your survival. He begged, Father, they cannot be delayed any longer. They cannot be left in this pain. Please let me speak. And God loves you beyond measure. Agreed. You came for that. You're hearing this because of it. Because heaven couldn't take your pain anymore. The enemy wants you to believe you're forgotten, cursed, and will never rise, my darling. Heaven mocks their lies. Chosen. Marked. You're safe. Nothing can erase God's writing on you. Even as you read, the mood is changing. Current chains are breaking. People who will carry you into blessing halls are already saying your name. What was hidden is now disclosed. Don't skip. Stop leaving. Stay until the finish, since this message's final words determine your next season. My dear, Michael's voice trembles as he describes what's coming. Tell them heaven has rewritten their story. Once delayed, now completed. Restoration replaced loss. Rejection has become acceptance. Do you comprehend? God edits your timeline as you read. Your disappointment-stained life is being rewritten in gold. Heaven knows what you went through, child. The betrayals, locked doors, loneliness, and moments you prayed for help but got nothing. Silence was not absence. Was strategic. God was arranging the parts, waiting for your spirit to be ready to fulfill His plan. This message is that moment. Loved one, why did heaven wait? Because your fate is big. It is not a casual blessing. It cannot be handed to you without preparation. Michael saw something so massive and wonderful that he had to tear away everything fake, shallow, and that would have crushed you if carried too fast. That's why waiting felt endless. Thus, the losses felt unfair. Heaven emptied your hands to fill them. Michael claims the wait is over. The clock struck. Breach of seal. Doors that wouldn't open previously tremble now. Angels are still delivering your belongings. Even now, paperwork are shifting, signatures are scribbled, calls are arranged, doors are aligning. Hear me, sweetheart. Michael did not grieve at your frailty. Your strength made him cry. He watched your many failed attempts to quit. He observed your repeated, I can't take this anymore, but continued walking. He noticed how much you lost. Your heart was not hardened by hatred. That moved heaven. Therefore, your time has come. Although he cautions the adversary will attempt again. Before the miracle happens and the blessing comes, there will be noise, distractions, doubts, familiar voices trying to tell you nothing is changing, and those pretending to know better, demeaning what you carry. Michael says, tell them to ignore the noise, fix their eyes on the promise, and endure a little longer because the blessing is at the door. My child, do not underestimate what is at stake. This is not just about money, relationships, or opportunities. Michael saw it. Your obedience in this moment will ripple through generations, breaking cycles that have haunted your family for generations, lifting the shame that has sat on your shoulders for years, and rewriting the story for you and your descendants. Beloved, your tears have been seeds. Every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every rejection was planting something in the ground. Now the harvest is coming, an overflowing, abundant, breathtaking harvest. Michael whispers. Tell them they will smile again, laugh again, and have joy permanently in their lives. My child, heaven is serious about this. Even now, healing is being released into your body, peace into your mind, and strength into your spirit. This is not just about money, relationships, or opportunities, my child. Even the atmosphere around you is shifting. That heaviness that sat on your chest for so long is lifting. That confusion clouding your thoughts is clearing. That hopelessness whispering in your ear is being silenced. Michael saw it. Your obedience in this moment will ripple through generations, breaking cycles that have haunted your family for generations and lifting the shame that has sat on your shoulders for years. Beloved, your tears have been seeds. Every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every rejection planted something in the ground. Now the harvest is coming, an overflowing, abundant, breathtaking harvest. Michael murmurs, tell them to grin again. Tell them laughing will return. Tell them joy has moved in permanently. Heaven takes this seriously, youngster. Healing is entering your body now. Your mind is filled with peace. Spiritual strength is increasing. The air around you is changing. Long-standing chest heaviness is lifting. Your uncertainty is dispelling. No more hopelessness whispering in your ear. Dear, you must know this. You cannot take everyone with you. This was why Michael hesitated to say. He knew it would sting because some of your closest friends cannot enter your following season. They weren't meant to carry your commitment. If they stay, they'll ruin it. Keeping them will slow you. Heaven terminated ties regardless of your actions. Fear not when faces leave. Do not be surprised by door closures. Do not cry about shrinking circles. It's not rejection. It's protection. God prunes your life to multiply fruit. Taking out the weeds lets the garden bloom. Remember this when loneliness returns, darling. Heaven never depletes you. For each hand you release, God will send 2 more to lift you. 3 voices will praise you for every scorn. He will show you unmatched loyalty after every betrayal. Do you understand why you're pulled to this message, child? Because your soul knows change is coming. You felt it in your bones. It was in your dreams. Strange restlessness, sudden hope when you thought you had none. Heaven is indicating the transition. Michael says, tell them to believe when they can't see, trust when their heart trembles, and lean into this moment because heaven is waiting to see if they'll stay true till the end. Please don't leave this message. Every word is a key, every line is a door, and if you stop midway, you'll miss the moment paradise made for you. Stay until the end to see how the pieces fall into place. My chosen one, heaven has one more secret to reveal. Michael saw something written in the book of your life. A promise inscribed with your name before your birth. A blessing that was delayed, fought, hidden, even stolen, but not destroyed. Now, heaven says, beloved, time. Imagine a dam-breaking deluge. Imagine cave light breaking. Imagine a long-term prisoner being released. That will happen to you. No blessing is dripping. Rushing. The miracle is big. Very large. Non-partial shift. Fully finished. Michael said, my child, open your hands now. Not physically, spiritually. Release the fear, doubt, and control. Heaven is asking for simple surrender, not perfect faith. Say, God, I receive. That will unlock what has been waiting. Beloved, your story is not ending in pain or shame, but in glory, beauty, and testimony. When others see it, they will know only God could have done it. Michael leans closer, his wings trembling with urgency, and he says, tell them their night is over. Tell them daybreak has arrived. Tell them to stop worrying. You've endured seasons that broke others, child. Your troubles would have crushed others. And still, you remain. Your breathing continues. Still looking for light. That alone shows heaven's hand is always with you. Without protection, your struggles would have destroyed you long ago. But they didn't. They couldn't because you never walked alone. Love, you must realize this. Not survival was the goal. Victory as God did not keep you alive to suffer. He saved you because your narrative contains unrevealed glory. Michael declares, the glory is here. Heaven will humiliate your foes with your favor. Your mockers will see you rise. Your detractors will be disappointed. Your betrayers will witness you ascend in ways they cannot understand. And they'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't random. Not human favor. It was God. My darling, you were attacked for a reason. Because your life promise is heavy. Never believe you were cursed. Nobody cursed you. You were targeted. Only threats are attacked by the opponent. Your purpose, mission, and brightness threatened hell. You went through so much because of that. Your life has been unusual because of that. Because you're unique. Michael says, tell them they won't die in the desert, the wilderness was temporary, and Canaan is approaching. Beloved, you are closer than you believe. Beloved, you must realize that survival was not the goal. Victory is God did not keep you alive just to keep suffering. Labor pains always come before birth, and what you are about to give birth to will change everything. Michael says, your narrative holds unrevealed glory, so he kept you alive. Heaven is ready to shame your foes with your benediction. Your mockers will see you rise. Your detractors will be disappointed. Your betrayers will witness you ascend in ways they cannot understand. Don't just watch, engage. Subscribe to Chosen Archangel, press like, and leave your amen in the comments. Together, we rise to 1,000. And they'll know it wasn't luck. It wasn't random. Not human favor. It was God. My darling, you were attacked for a reason. Because your life promise is heavy. Never believe you were cursed. Nobody cursed you. You were targeted. Only threats are attacked by the opponent. Your purpose, mission, and brightness threatened hell. You went through so much because of that. Your life has been unusual because of that. Because you're unique. Michael says, tell them they will not die in the desert. Tell them the wilderness was temporary. Tell them Canaan is near. Beloved, you are closer than you believe. You are closer than you think. The discomfort you feel indicates transformation. Before birth, labor pains always occur. Your baby will change everything. Dear, remember the nights you implored God, why me? Why does it always hurt? Why can't things be easy? I haven't heard those cries. Your life is not small, so your journey has been difficult because your destination is glorious. Michael showed me a secret, angels know your name in the spiritual realm. Demons knew it generations before you whispered it. You are not invisible. No matter how the world made you feel, you are marked, chosen, and remembered. Doors are shaking, chains are rattling, and heaven's clock is striking your release time. That's why you're restless and can't settle. Your spirit feels the shift. Your heart knows something is coming. You're here because you wanted confirmation, and heaven has given it. Change is here. Miracles are nigh. Your waiting is over. My child, don't doubt what you hear. Do not say, I've hoped and failed. Not before. Right now. And now is different because heaven has said enough delay. Michael says, tell them their tears are over. Tell them they'll laugh again. Tell them joy is a constant guest. Dear, heaven is about to surprise you with a phone call, letter, chance, or door you thought was closed forever. Someone you believed would never help now lifts you. God works like this. Strange, abrupt, unstoppable. It will make no sense, so you'll know it's Him. It defies logic. Unsuitable for your calculations. That'll surpass them. My chosen one, I must warn you too. When you climb, not everyone will celebrate. Some grin outside but envy inwardly. Others will claim what heaven did. Some will try to completely sabotage it. Michael assures you, I will protect them and stand by them. No weapon or speech will triumph. Beloved, all you need to do is remain open, remain faithful, and remain expectant. Miracles are about surrender, not striving. If you can surrender now and say, God, I trust you, everything Michael saw will unfold. The flood will break, the light will pour, the harvest will come, and you will stand in awe of what was always promised. My child, do not let hesitation steal this. Heaven has waited too long. The angels are watching. God is reaching. Michael is pleading, and you are chosen to receive. Stay, listen, and believe because the greatest chapter of your life is about to begin. My beloved, heaven's scrolls contain things you have never imagined. My child, your past has taught you to expect disappointment, prepare for loss even as you hope for gain, and shield your heart in case the miracle doesn't come. But heaven says no more. Brace for blessing instead of disappointment. When heaven rewrites a destiny, everything changes. What should take years can take days. What was lost for decades can be restored in hours. Michael says, tell them speed is coming. Say acceleration is here. Tell them the blessing won't crawl. It will run, beloved, you have felt delayed and wondered if you lost your chance. Is it too late for me? Heaven says no, it's not too late. God does not measure time like humans do. While you thought you were standing still, He was arranging the stage, preparing the characters, and aligning the timing. My chosen one, Michael, cried because he saw how close you are. Imagine standing at your house's door and thinking you're miles away. Your breakthrough is near. The enemy has tried to blind you so you quit too soon, but your miracle, shift, and blessing are already written. Beloved, the angels are not idle. Beloved, you have felt delayed. Even now, they are moving through the earth, preparing the way for you. Even now, chains are breaking in places you cannot see. Even now, strangers are speaking your name in rooms you have never entered. Have you pondered if you missed your chance? Is it too late? No, it's not too late. You're not behind. You're right on time. Because God doesn't measure time like humans do. While you thought you were standing still, He was arranging the stage, preparing the characters, and aligning the timing. Michael, my chosen one, cried because he saw how close you are. You are so close to your breakthrough that the enemy has tried to blind you so you will quit too soon. Your miracle, shift, and blessing are already written. Beloved, the angels are still moving through the earth, preparing the way for you. Chains are breaking in places you cannot see. People you don't know are speaking your name in rooms you've never entered. Signatures are being written. Approvals are being stamped. Doors are being unlocked. My child, you have pondered why life felt unfair, why others rose while you fell. Michael showed me that you were not being punished, but preserved. God did not allow you to enter certain doors because they were traps. Beloved, sometimes rejection is protection, delay is deliverance, and loss is preparation for greater gain. You will see this later. Michael whispers again, tell them joy is coming in waves. Tell them celebration will return to their house. Tell them peace will flood their nights. My dear one, you will not cry forever. I must tell you this truth, beloved, heaven is not asking you for perfection or flawless faith. Heaven is only asking you to stay open, not close your heart, not walk away, and not let bitterness win. If you can just stay, believe, and whisper yes to God in this moment, that is enough. My child, do you know why the enemy fights you so hard? Because he sees what is coming and cannot stop it. His only weapon is to try to make you quit before it arrives. But if you endure, if you remain, he loses. And beloved, you are stronger than you think. You are chosen, marked, and divine. Michael saw a table set for you in front of those who laughed at you. Beloved, heaven does not exaggerate. What Michael saw, cried over, and pleaded with you to believe was real. Stay with this message. The line ahead will reveal secrets that will prepare you for the next steps. Heaven has not brought you this far to leave you empty-handed or to tease you. This is truth, my child. Lean in closer. Let your heart open wider. Let your spirit receive more. This is change, not simply information. Chosen one, remember this, heaven never sends a word without purpose. If this message has stirred your spirit, let it shine brighter. Press like so the light spreads to others walking in darkness. Subscribe to Chosen Archangel so you never miss the next divine revelation. And share your thoughts in the comments below. Your testimony may be the very spark that awakens another soul. Until we meet again, stay covered by the wings of heaven, and walk boldly in your calling.